Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm coming to you guys from New York City. I'm gonna be here for a couple days, so I decided to do a little fun video and share some YouTuber recommendations that I've seen on their respective channels. So what I'm gonna do is go check out a few spots that I've seen from some New York-based YouTubers, go see what it's like and see if their recommendations are worth it or not, and share my experience with you guys. So let's get it, let's get going. Okay guys, before we actually go to our first attraction, I want to show you guys a little spot that I've been to a couple of times here on my visits to New York. It's called La Parisienne or La Parisienne. It's a little restaurant here, cafe. I just got here, I haven't eaten, and I'm in the mood for breakfast, believe it or not, because I've been up since 4:30 this morning and I've not eaten. So we're just gonna have some fun in this video, check out New York City. I'm only here for a day or two, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to squeeze in. But let's go ahead and check them out and have a good time, and I'll share my thoughts with you guys. Let's go. Well, located down in the financial district on Maiden Lane is La Parisienne. I came across this cafe a couple years ago, just walking by it, and we went in there for lunch. They serve breakfast and lunch, great menu options. It's a really awesome place, in my opinion. Great coffee, plenty of beverages to select from, and the French toast is amazing. And let's not forget the croissant with ham and cheese is fantastic as well. It's very small. They have indoor and outdoor seating. So if you're ever in the area, I recommend you guys check it out. Okay guys, first stop is going to be UnRegular Pizza. And yeah, it's not an attraction, but it's a pizza shop. New York City, as you may already know, is known for its pizza. Every time I come to New York City, I try different spots. My favorite place has always been Bleecker Street Pizza. And so I decided to give this place a shot. It's over here on 4th Avenue, right next to Union Square. Yeah, I heard about this on one of Brett Conti's vlogs, so let's give it a shot. And which one's your best seller?
The one that you're gonna have.
The one I'm getting?
This one, right?
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
I know it's gonna be.
Yeah, I am.
But yeah, one of these, and then mushroom or.
Gotcha. And this is just pepperoni with burrata?
Pepperoni, burrata, spicy honey, and 2 yeses.
Spicy honey?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks. This has actually become a mess here, so here's a slice. That really comes together nice, huh? Make sure you get everything on it on this bite. By the way, this is like their best seller. All right, so now I'm gonna try the chicken out, which is roasted chicken, pesto, and what else got on here? Mozzarella, basil pesto, and let's give it a shot. That's really good. I'm not a fan of pesto, but the burrata one is so much better though. But it does taste good. I like the crust. Everything tastes really good. So the burrata with the sauce, I mean, their sauce is amazing. Honestly, too good. It has a little hint of like spice, which I can barely taste, but I'm really enjoying this. This is good. That pizza was fantastic. It was delicious. Really, like I just told you guys, the sauce was amazing combined with the burrata. Just excellent combo. The pepperoni was delicious. The pesto, the chicken out slice was okay. I'm not a big fan of pesto, so, but yeah, delicious. Brett, you didn't let me down there. And also, just want to mention, it's not really like a sit-down place. It's kind of like grab and go or just eat there like we did real quick, and but it's not like a sit-down place. So just so you know, that burrata slice was $10.50 the slice by itself, but they have a combo for $11.99 right now with like the garlic knots and the slice of pizza along with a Coke for $11.99. So it's not too bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'll see you guys in the next attraction or next spot. Let's go. Okay, we are actually making our way over to the New York City Transit Museum. And this is pretty cool if you like vintage stuff. I'm into that kind of thing. It's an old train station that was shut down, I believe, in 1936. And they have like vintage carts down there, the history of like the New York City Transit subway stations and all that. So we're gonna go check that out. It's $10 per person to get in. You can buy your tickets online. I'll put the link down below so you guys can check it out. And I want to give a shout out to John Barr. His channel is Here Be Barr, New York vlogger, real cool guy. I'll link down his channel so you guys can check it out down below as well. But yeah, we're just gonna come over here. It's in Brooklyn actually, and I'll also put down the address here for you guys to, check that out. But yeah, we're here in line. You have to make a reservation or buy your tickets in advance, and just make your way over here. So it's September 2022, and just so you know, they're still requiring masks to come down here. Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff already at the beginning of the museum. I learned a couple things, like I didn't know that New York City had 2 million people here, a population of 2 million in 1880. This was actually started as a private subway line before the city took over. So this was all from 1900 to 1925, and they broke ground at City Hall on March 1900. So just a few little fun facts I'll share with you guys as I'm in here. A lot of interesting stuff for sure. Check out the daily wages in 1915 and the cost. You get a beer for 5 cents and a haircut for 10 cents. Good old days. Go downstairs and check out an actual subway cart. So they have 20 carts down here. Seriously, talk about going back in time. Do you not feel that?
Yeah.
This is so cool, man. What is this? Early 1900s right here. This is a wooden cart. And this is called, or this was an elevated cart. They used to be called L's. And you have all your ads up here. Check out the light bulbs. Yeah, and so in these elevated carts, these wooden carts, they have the bigger windows, and you would also enter through the front or the rear is where the doors are at. But yeah, this is a car 1273. This is from 1904. I am inside this metal cart, and this is a 1960s cart. The elevated carts would not go underneath. They couldn't use them because they were wooden. And then they switched over to metal carts when they started expanding, obviously. Check out the fans in this 1948 cart. This is also metal as well. Can you imagine us dressed up in the 1940s here, just a little hat and suit and tie, all proper, on our way to Manhattan.
Now we're in 1963.
Yep. All right, guys, so that was a great time there. The New York City Transit Museum, totally worth it in my opinion, $10 per person. John Barr, Here Be Barr channel, great recommendation. And like again, I feel like it's great history there, New York City history, subway history. As much as you ride the subway when you come to New York City, it's kind of cool to see all the history behind it. And there's a lot of fun facts down there. Just take your time and explore it. And so now we're gonna be moving on to the next stop, and right here in Brooklyn. So I'll see you in the next stop. Quick update, I failed here. The next stop was gonna be La Bicyclette, which is a bakery. And I found this on Action Bronson's channel, and he hyped that place up saying that it was the best bread in New York City by far. You know, they sell sandwiches, coffee, and we were gonna grab a quick bite there. I actually wanted to go there first before I headed to the Transit Museum, but I was running late and I had a reservation for 11 o'clock, so I had to make it to that first. And then they have a location right next to the New York Transit Museum here in Brooklyn, but come to find out they close at 1 p.m. and it's not their main location. The main location is the one in Williamsburg, which was in the video that I saw, but because of the distance and all, I thought I'd make it to this one, so unable to do that. But we're here at a really lovely cafe named Café Paulette here in Brooklyn. Very quaint, nice. We decided to sit outside because the weather's great today, and we're just gonna have a quick lunch here and chill out and before we move on. Ooh, look at that.
I know. I've been working on this for a while.
Wow, that looks beautiful. Thank you.
Let me go get you some butter. Sorry.
And you asked for bread. I do. How is it? I don't know what part of Brooklyn I'm in actually, but this is so beautiful. This street is beautiful. Got all the brownstones and just a nice little street here. But yeah, that was Café Paulette, and the food was delicious. It was fantastic, fantastic service, great ambiance. If you eat inside, it's really nice. Got some nice music going there, chill music. The mussels, my wife she's raving about them. I can't eat that because I'm allergic. But yeah, totally recommend it. A little on the pricier side, but well worth it. Yo, so I ended up walking by the street and I ended up crossing Spike Lee's studio here. Pretty dope street art here. This mural is pretty cool. Got some flags up here, the Knicks, and Kaepernick is up there. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Okay guys, we're picking up at the East 34th Street Ferry Terminal Station. I was on this side of the... So as I was saying, today we're picking up at the East 34th Street Ferry Terminal, and we're just gonna catch the ferry down to the Wall Street. I think it's 11th Street or 11th Pier. Just a short ride, about half hour or so, for $2.75. Catch the views here on this short ride. We're gonna go down underneath the Williamsburg Bridge, and we're gonna pass the Brooklyn Bridge as well on the way down. And I believe this ferry makes 4 stops. So we are just now pulling out of the terminal, and you can see some beautiful views of the skyline here, the New York City or the Manhattan side, and we're headed down on the Hudson River. So I got this tip from Sarah Funk, and I wanted to see and check it out for myself. I've always seen these ferries when I come to New York, but I never tried them on, and it seems like a great tip. $2.75 for a quick ride and beautiful views of the city. So we're on our first stop here at the North Williamsburg terminal, and check out the view of the Manhattan skyline from over here. It's pretty spectacular. Hey, so far it's not disappointing. Enjoying the nice ride. I'm gonna go downstairs and see if they have any refreshments or water. Go check that out real quick. So that right there is the Manhattan Bridge, and right in front of us is the Freedom Tower and the Brooklyn Bridge, the most famous bridge here in New York City. We made a stop over here at Dumbo, and we were here a good 10 minutes, and you get a nice view of the bridge right here, right up close. You can snap a couple of selfies also. Great view of the skyline here, Lower Manhattan, beautiful. So I'm not even gonna wait to tell you guys. I think it's worth it. $2.75, tough to beat. I did go down there to see if we could get drinks. They do sell beers and refreshments, but they told me they didn't have an agent on duty today, so on this ferry, but they do sell. So we're moving on to our last stop, Wall Street. That was an awesome ferry ride for $2.75. That's very tough to beat for the views you get. It's a quick ride, it's something fun to do, especially during the beautiful weather. I'm not so sure that it'll be as nice during winter time, but still definitely worth it. And you know, just go check it out, have a good time. I want to thank all the content creators that always are putting out this content, Sarah, Brett, John, among others. I just didn't have enough time to fit everything else I wanted to do during this trip, but I had a great time filming this video. And I come to New York City quite often, so I like to look up stuff and try new things, not stick to the hot spots, the tourist spots, and try kind of off the beaten path things, and obviously things that are gonna save me some money. And this was one of those. So I really enjoyed also the museum. I think that's totally worth it. 10 bucks per person to go check out that museum. Go check it out. And I need to get out and explore a little more of Brooklyn, so maybe my next trip. Just want to thank Brett, John, and Sarah for all their efforts, and they're constantly putting out new content from New York City, new travel guides, new info. They work hard at it, and they're really good at it. So just want to send a shout out to them. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, please comment down below and I'll get to you down there. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe. Take care.